way. Count off the cages loud and strong. For wherever we go, you will always know that the army goes rolling along. First to fight for the right and to build the nation's might, and the army goes rolling along. Proud of all we have done, fighting till the battle's won, and the army goes rolling along. And it's high, high, hey, the army's on its way. Count off the days on its run. For wherever we go, you will always know that the army goes rolling along. Mine eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord. He is trampling out the vintage where the grapes of wrath are stored. We have loosed the fateful lightning of his terrible swift sword. His truth is marching on. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, I have seen him in the watchfires of 100 circling camps. They have builded him an altar in the evening dews and damps. I can read his righteous sentence in the dim and flaring lamps. His day is marching
right, good morning. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. My name is William Kelly. My name is William Kelly. That's spelled Kelly, and I'm Director for Strategic Communications at the National Security Council. I'd like to welcome all of you to this backgrounder. I'd like to start off by setting the ground rules if I can. So this is going to be a backgrounder only. Attribution is going to be senior administration officials. And anything that goes on in this room is embargoed until we walk out of the room to allow us to get you the best information that we can. We're going to start with a brief statement, and then we'll move to a Q&A. So you can address, we're going to introduce everybody. You can address your question up here, and we'll figure out who the best person is to answer you. So again, thanks for being here. And I'll start off by allowing everyone to introduce themselves.
Okay, hi, my name's Ken Juster. I'm the Deputy Assistant to the President for International Economic Affairs, serving on both the National Security Council and the National Economic Council, and I'm also the Sherpa for the G7 and the G20 summit meetings. And Germany, as you may know, is going to be the presidency of the G20 this year.
Hi, my name is Eric Ciaramella, C-I-A-R-A-M as in Mary, E-L-L-A, and I'm the Acting Senior Director for Europe and Russia at the National Security Council.
And I'm Brian Johnson, normal spelling on Johnson. I'm the Director for Central and Northern European Affairs on the National Security Council staff.
So I'll start with just a quick statement here to lay out some of the context for this visit. So the President's very much looking forward to welcoming Chancellor Merkel to the White House on Tuesday. This will be their first meeting and the Chancellor's first visit to the United States in over 2 years. The level of interaction between this administration and the German government has so far been frequent and robust. To name just a few interactions, Vice President Pence met the Chancellor last month in Munich. The German foreign and defense ministers were here last month as well. Secretary Tillerson was in Bonn for the G20 Foreign Ministerial last month, and Secretaries Mattis and Kelly attended the Munich Security Conference. So we're very pleased with the level of interaction so far, and we trust that this will continue. When he meets the Chancellor, the President will express his and the American people's appreciation for the deep friendship that exists between the United States and Germany. We share so much history, and the bonds between our people are strong. Germany is one of our most important allies and partners in the world, and we cooperate with the Germans on everything from counterterrorism to European security to generating strong economic growth. Germany is one of NATO's strongest member states, and the President looks forward to talking with the Chancellor about how to strengthen the NATO alliance, including by ensuring that all allies shoulder the proper share of the burden for maintaining our collective defense. Every ally has to meet its commitments, something we know the German government believes as well. So we are heartened by the German government's determination to reach NATO's benchmark of committing 2% of GDP to defense by 2024. The President is impressed by Chancellor Merkel's leadership at a time when the states of the North Atlantic face a number of significant challenges, and he looks forward to consulting with her on our shared challenges. We recognize in particular Germany's leadership role alongside France in resolving the conflict in Ukraine and Germany's enduring commitment to peace and stability in Afghanistan. Germany also plays a central role in the global effort to counter terrorism and violent extremism, particularly through its contributions to the counter-ISIS coalition. The United States is committed to strengthening our political, defense, security, and economic relationship with Germany and with Europe more broadly. We will continue to stand together with the German people, and we are looking forward to Chancellor Merkel's visit on Tuesday.
Money comes and goes.
At that point,
does the President think that Germany is contributing enough money to NATO?
The President believes that all allies must shoulder their share of the defense burden, and as I mentioned, he is heartened to hear that the German government is committed to meeting the Wales pledge of spending 2% of GDP by 2024. Of course, the messages from the administration so far have been strong and consistent that all allies need to be making progress towards this 2% goal, and he's heartened so far by the signals he's seen from Berlin regarding increases in their defense budget. And so I expect that will be definitely a topic of their conversation for the concrete plan to meet this commitment.
What will the President say will be the consequences if Germany does not meet its commitment in terms of NATO?
I can't answer that question at present. I think they're going to have a robust discussion about exactly how to operationalize this goal. And so, I don't want to speak to any part of what the President's private discussions and negotiations will be on this issue.
Is 2024 acceptable to the President, or would you like it to be met sooner than that?
Well, of course, that's going to be a discussion that he's going to want to have with all allies, including the Germans. But during his planned participation in the NATO leaders meeting at the end of May, I'm sure this is going to be a topic of discussion about whether it is really feasible for all allies to accelerate that timeline. And so, again, this is going to be a topic of robust discussion.
And with the Germans in particular as a leading economy and one of the participants in NATO maneuvers in other places like Afghanistan, does the President believe it's especially important for Germany to set this example and to be out front of this and ahead of the 2024 timetable?
He does believe that Germany, as one of the largest economies within NATO, should be setting an example and should be leading by example, as we do from the United States. And so I'm sure that, again, this is going to be a topic of discussion about how concretely we get there, to the 2% benchmark.
Right back here.
Hi, I have two questions. Will the President be discussing with Chancellor Merkel any of the allegations that Russia is potentially interfering in European elections? And also, will the two of them discuss any sort of engagement with Russia to resolve the Ukraine crisis?
So, sure. What I can say is that the President will be very interested in hearing the Chancellor's views on her experience interacting with Putin. Of course, she's been doing this for more than a decade. She's met with Putin, I think, for at least a couple of dozen times, and so he's going to be very interested in hearing her insights and what it's like to deal with the Russians. He is also very interested in hearing her insights into the Minsk implementation process and really how we can work together to resolve the Ukraine conflict.
What about the
All right, folks. So it looks like it shut down for whatever reason. So I really don't know what happened. And but yeah, stay tuned. Later on today will be the presser with Sean Spicer. We're gonna start that in just a few, maybe like an hour and a half from now. We are not like the other fake Donald Trump streamers that start 5 hours before for no reason. So it's scheduled at 1:30 Eastern time. So that's around 10:30 Pacific time. So make sure to check the channel or set the notification bell so you can get a heads up when we go live. So yeah, guys, thank you very much for watching. Like I said, it just got cut off abruptly. I really don't know what happened. So thank you very much, everyone. Peace.